Hello, sir.
Hello, Mahin. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, fine. What about you, sir?
I'm fine, Mahin. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grand Master Class, and I'm Peter Simon with you. Today we are conducting sessions. So you can write the points, the problems faced by you. For example, you have any questions related to OET? For example, why the difficulty level? Is it good to prepare for OET and then afterwards prepare, book the exam, or booking the exam first and preparing for the OET, or why many people are failing? So like this, any topic, you can just write down there. Said my reading is not going to improve. Write down whatever problems you have, you can write down. So we are here. This is a new venture, OTT for OET, OTT, over the top. This is the new version of our internet. So we are going to provide a lot of opportunities for many people. So yes. So let us discuss until others come. Yeah, Mahin, you said that my reading is not going to improve. So that means you have decided that it's not going to improve. You can say it is not improving. So what should I do? If it is not going to be improved, then you are not going to do anything for that. If you say how it is going to improve, then I can give you some ideas. You ask me the question in a right way. So Mahin from Pakistan, yeah, you can write. You can write about your profession. Introduce yourself, please. Okay, you can write in the chat box. Give a clear picture so that we'll follow all this. And we are there to solve the problems of the students. Yeah, of course. Yeah, very good. We are going to take a live session every day, 9 to 10. We are going to discuss about the various problems faced by everyone. Yes, Mahin. Okay, you can unmute now. Yeah, you can talk. You can unmute and you can talk now. Yeah, iPhone user. Can you tell me your name? Write down your name and your profession and what exactly. Yeah, we are discussing number of things here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mahin. Can you share your points, please? What type of problems you're facing? And why do you
Yes,
think you're facing? Free out. You can speak openly all your problems so that we can discuss what are. I can tell you that I am an English language specialist because I am a teacher by profession.
yes,
Not I
sir.
did not just finish my OET and come and teach here. Okay, I'm not teaching like that. I'm not a nurse or a doctor. I'm a teacher by profession. So you can definitely ask all your problems and I'm there to solve your problems. Yes, you can write down, please. Tell me, share your problems.
First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity that I can share with you. Thank you so much, sir, for this. And my problem is that I am most of the time, I think that I want to get 20 in reading part A, at least 18 marks out of 20. But I unfortunately I got 13 marks. The problem is that I finished two texts in 10 minutes, text A, text B, with question answer. So it takes me 10 minutes. I tried every day for this. I'm trying every day. I'm trying, still trying.
Right. Coming to the point, Mahin, let me tell you there are two different. Okay. Yes, you can mute back. So I'll give you. You have given a question. Okay, you can type your question there. Let me give you the answer. You have asked a question, and I'm going to give you an answer. So first and foremost, you asked me, sir, where is the what's happening? I've tried every possible way, and why I'm facing this problem? I don't understand. So what's the reason for this? Yes, that's there are two styles of reading. There are two styles of learning, or there are two styles of listening, or anything. Two styles, learning styles of two types. The first one is hard work. The first one is hard work. That means these people, the first category of people, those who work very hard, they put a lot of effort. They put a lot of time. They put a lot of money. Now, what's wrong in this? And what is right in this? The right in this is you have a desire. You have a desire that I want to clear this OET. I want to get good marks. I want. So you want these things to happen. So that's why you're putting into three different things. Firstly, you're putting in your time. Secondly, you're putting in your hard work. And thirdly, you're putting in your money. So three things you're putting in. And then at the end of the day, you're saying, I have done everything, sir. Yeah, you're right, absolutely right. So you are, okay, let us talk about phones. I have a phone here. This is a smartphone or a new generation phone. And earlier, there was another type of phone which was it's a non-smartphone. Smartphone is one word. Smartphone is one word. So those phones were only for calling somebody and doing some small things like calculation and listening to songs or some tunes or something like that. But nowadays, the phone is a smartphone and you can do anything with this. The difference is so simple. The smartness, a phone or a smartphone. Is your phone a phone or a smartphone? That makes the difference. So is your study a study or is it a smart study? So learning smart. So you have to change your style. So hard work is not just enough. Smart work is enough. Smart work. Now what is the smart work? For everything, there is a style. I'm teaching you all these things. This is beyond the box, out of the box. Don't just stay in OET, OET, OET. That's not everything. You are going to apply common sense. You are going to apply logic. You are going to apply many different things. So, study or smart study? Work or smart work? So, you are doing work. That's what you are telling. Work is not sufficient. Smart work is important. Now, what is this smart work and how do I impute this in our learning styles? Smart work means, for example, let me tell you the difference between work and smart work. Work and smart work. There's a big boulder and you are traveling on the road and there is a hill. This actually road was chipped in between the hill. A hill was cut down and the two pieces stand apart and in between there's a road now. The hill was cut down and the road was laid and you are in that one. There's a narrow lane. Only one car can go. That's it. One side. Now, there's a boulder in between. Suddenly, boulder fell down from the hill and it is on the road, middle of the road. And you cannot move forward. You cannot move forward. Now, what you are supposed to do? Now, normal people, what they do, they'll go and try to push. 1%, 2%, 3%, all try to push. But it will not budge. It will not move. Now, what you will do? This is what is the work. Now, smart work. Now, you are a person who knows little logic of physics. That is called lever. Now, what you do? You take another small round ball-like size, football-sized boulder, and put it at the base of the big boulder. The big boulder is here, and this is a small boulder you put here. And now you take a crowbar or something like that from your car and put it in between this big boulder and small boulder and just push it. And the boulder rolls and runs. That is called smart work. So that is called the technique. That is called the tip. That is called the strategy. So these techniques, these tips, these strategies will definitely help you. Smart work or work. That makes the difference. Mahin, I'm unmuting you. Did you get the answer? Mahin.
Yes, sir.
Did you get the answer to what you wanted? You are clueless. I think I gave you that. Now you have to find out what are these tips, what are these tricks, what are these strategies. Now it is your task. Ask me later, one question per person. One question per person. That is your question for day. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So what did you understand now? You tell me in your own words.
Sir, from today, I will search for the techniques, smart techniques. What are the smart way to find out the solution?
Yes, very good, very good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm muting you back. Now, next, anybody, you can write your questions and I'll be back to you here. Mahin has given memory, Sudamba, very good. Welcome, thank you. Sir, just join. Yes, welcome. Yeah, I'm very much happy. You have your problems, you can write down. One question I have answered of Mahin. is, sir, I have been working for so long and I am facing this problem and I'm not getting the score that I required. So I have given her the response. And remember, you are with a language specialist. Yes, you can write down your answers, please. Your questions, your queries, like anything like that. So every day, one query will be taken and that will be talked to. This is a series. Today is ground zero, and every day we'll put one floor after another floor. Yes. Yeah. If you can write your names, I'll be very happy. iPhone user, if you can write your name, I'll be very happy. Then next one, Shemi Francis is there. Binsimol Thomas is there. Yeah, Binsimol Thomas. Do you have any question? You can write down in the chat box. So if you have no question, I cannot do anything. So what you have to do is you can write a question and we'll discuss on that question. Any question related to language, related to studies, related, because yeah, it's a psychology of education, sociology of education, philosophy of education, anything related to education, you can ask me. I'm here with you. As far as my knowledge permits me, I will try to help you, because I am a teacher trainer and I teach teachers how to teach English. So definitely, I think I can be of some help, if not the best help, good help I can definitely be. So write down your points. Yeah. Yes, Vinci Mol Thomas. How to improve reading skills? Hesitation in speaking. You can ask me one question. Which question should I ask? Reading skills or speaking? Anyone, your choice is yours. You can take one question, because we are not going to make it a mixture of everything. One question per person. Do you want me to ask? Yeah, that's it. So how to improve reading? Yes, you are right. The problem with reading mainly comes from one main reason. What type of a reader are you? Are you a frequent reader, or are you an infrequent reader? What type of a reader are you? Are you reading English regularly? That's the point. If you're reading English regularly, then definitely you will master at the end of the year. So you're reading for a purpose, but you're not reading for mastery. That's the point. So reading for learning or reading to clear OET. So you have to change your attitude. You are reading only to clear OET. So why should I learn English, sir? If that is your point, then definitely reading will be a terrible task for you. It will be a tough time for you. So what you have to do is every day you do reading for at least 30 minutes. There is a saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. In the same way, reading a passage a day keeps your problems in listening away. So what are you supposed to do? Now, how to read? How to read? Yes. Number one, reading with interest. Reading with a burning desire. Okay? Reading with a burning desire. So what should I read? How should I read? Yes. There are two types of reading. Reading for a purpose, reading for a passion. So reading for a purpose. Many OET students, they read for purpose, not for passion. So if you read for purpose, you want to clear OET, that means your goal is OET. That means you're focusing only on the goal. What is that goal? I want to clear OET. And you are seeing the distant goal, but not you are seeing the near means. So there are two things, the means and the goals. The means and the goals. Now, for example, you want to go for attending your friend's birthday. You want to go and attend your friend's birthday, and you have to travel almost 10 kilometers. Your goal is reaching your friend's house. And the means are many. There's a train, there's a bus, there's your car, there's a scooter, or there's a taxi, or whatever it is. There are different means. Now you have to see what is the right means to go there. If you go for a train, you have to wait for the train. It has its own scheduled timing. If you take a bus, the same procedure. If you take a taxi, okay, you have to depend on the driver. If you drive, you can go whenever you want, wherever you want, however. If you have plenty of time, you can take the bus or the train. If you have no time and you have to just run fast, you'll take your scooter or your car and you just. So, according to your timing, according to your situation, your reading should be there. Now, so what you have to do is take a reading passage, read it. Just read without stopping. Now here there are two things. You have two things. First one is you're reading fast. And when you're reading, read it loudly. When you read it loudly, your speaking improves. And when you're speaking and you will hear your own sound, your listening improves. And your pronunciation improves. And your speed increases. And your fluency increases. And all the vocabulary will go into your brain. They'll be just going into your brain, just like when you're playing some gems game or something like that. The words come like that one and you'll eat the gems like that one and you'll rush past. So the words will be going on into your mind. All the words will not be fixed in your mind. 1, 2, 3. At least one word which is new will be going there and it will be striking your mind. Daily one word. For every passage, one word if you learn, 365 days, 365 words you will get. And these words, you have to learn the pronunciation, you have to learn the spelling, you have to learn the meaning. There are 5 different things. Simon's left-hand rule. This is Simon Says. The program is Simon Says. Simon's left-hand rule. 5 different things. The spelling, the meaning, the pronunciation, the word forms, and the usage. These are the 5 different things you have to learn. So when you learn these things, if you know the meaning, if this word comes into your text, especially part C, totally depending on meaning, synonyms, and antonyms. So you have to understand that one. And you have to use them. Right. So this is how you'll improve. You're reading, you're doing like a test, and you're forgetting the words. You're forgetting the spelling. You're forgetting the meaning. You're forgetting the word forms. You're forgetting the usage. You're least bothered about them. These are the 5 fingers which will make a fist, and with a blow you can hit OET reading and you can go through the other side. These are the 5 things which will help you. Spelling, meaning, pronunciation, word forms, and the usage. These 5 things. Go to Cambridge Dictionary and it will help you. They will teach you how to clear that question when it appears in the exam. You're not ready, you go to the exam, directly you are attending, and you don't know the meaning, you don't know its spelling, you don't know whatever it is, you don't know its usage, word form, its synonyms, its antonyms, you don't know, and just you attempt and you will lose. So every day, every question, no, you don't have much time, you don't have lifetime. So what you are supposed to do, every question take one word, every question take the biggest word or the most important word, the specialized word. learn its meaning, spelling, pronunciation, word forms, and usage. That's it. So every question, one. Every paragraph, one. So 6 paragraphs are there, 6 words. That is the only secret is your father. As a student, your father is Cambridge Dictionary and your mother is OET. If it is IELTS student, I teach IELTS, I teach OET, I teach PTA, I teach a lot of lot of exams are there. SAT, GRE, GMAT, according to the requirement. So, what I tell you is, here, OET is your mother and Cambridge Dictionary is your father for a student. So, go to Cambridge Dictionary. It will give you all this power. And your 5 fingers will become a fist and you blow the question, blast it, and you are a victor. That's it. So, Binsimol, I'm unmuting you once again. Binsimol. Binsimol.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Did you get the meaning? Did you get the essence? Did you get the answer to what your problem is?
Sir, you told me to read daily 30 minutes and with interest.
Daily 30 minutes. Okay, that's must. And every question you attempt to take one word and learn its meaning, spelling, pronunciation, usage, and word forms. 5
Word
different
form.
word forms. Yes. Word forms. What are word forms? For example, use. Use is the word, or you can say recuperate.
Okay.
Recuperating, recuperated, recuperation, like this word forms.
Okay, sir.
So he recuperated well. The recuperation is excellent. So like this word forms, you can, if you know the word forms, you can change the style. That's it. Okay. So have I done with your question, Binsi Mol Thomas?
I will try to do this, sir, because I am very poor in reading and always I am getting less score in reading. So
don't say you are poor in reading. 1 minute. Don't say you are poor in reading. You are not poor. You are rich. You are rich. No, never use negative words. You are
sir,
rich. You are not richest.
difficult.
You are not richest, but you are rich. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Be positive is my
Okay,
blood
sir.
group. Be positive is my blood group. Okay. Right. Next one. Fine. Thank you. I'm muting you back. Next, anybody else? Anybody else? Your question. You can pose your question here, and I'm there to give you the answers. Anything related to OET, anything related to practice or presentation or the difficulties you're facing. So I have answered so far 2 questions. One is work, hard work or smart work. The first one is hard work or smart work. Yeah. Then second one is reading. How do I improve? Reading, sir. I'm facing difficulty. So you can write in the chat box what are the problems. Then we are going to discuss those things, please. The next question. I'm waiting for the next question. Yes, go ahead and give me the next question, please. Yes, how to improve listening part C. Oh, yeah, that's a Hina. Yes, Hina. Hina, can you introduce yourself to me? Where are you from? Okay, which profession? And why are you facing listening? What type of problems? Okay, you are saying how to improve listening. That means you are facing some problems. So there is self is a problem. So what are the problems you are facing? If you can tell me, then I can give you some solutions. Yes, Hina, you can unmute. If you're comfortable, you can unmute and you can share your points, or you can just write in the chat box. No problem. We are all here for learning. So you can just give your points there. Yes, please. Yeah, how to listening, how to improve listening. Yes. Now, there are three aspects in listening. In reading, there are only two aspects. Let us compare and contrast, because this is, like web network. So reading, listening, writing, speaking. Okay, sir, I got 310 marks in listening. I want to know how to improve it. Okay, listening, unlike reading, because listening, you have no second chance. Reading, you can revisit the sentence, you can revisit the word, you can revisit the question. But in listening, once it is done, it is dusted forever. Gone. No looking back. You cannot turn back. So what are you supposed to do? How are you going to deal with this particular thing? Now, let me tell you. Reading has only two aspects. One is grammar and one is vocabulary. Grammar and vocabulary. But in speaking, listening, there's one more component, that is pronunciation. Pronunciation also is added. So if you don't know the right pronunciation, you have a problem. If the other person is not speaking rightly, then also it's a problem. So both should have correct pronunciation. This is called native accent. Native, near native, native. Okay, so what is native accent? Native accent means the native English speaker, how he speaks. That is called native accent. 1 second. Let me connect my charger. Yes, I'm sorry. So you can invite your friends, send the link to your friends, invite them. Okay, make it global. There are still 90 places left, 91 places left. So you can invite your friends and others. Okay. Now coming to the point, where is the YouTube link? Yeah. Ground zero. Okay. Right. So pronunciation. Now, what is this pronunciation? Pronunciation has two things. Pronunciation has two things. One is fluency and one is accuracy. One is fluency and one is accuracy. These two things are passed on alongside information. Fluency means going continuously. Not, it is not speed, it is not slow. Fluency is totally different. Don't think that it is speaking very fast. I am speaking very slowly. I'm speaking very fast. I'm speaking moderately. So it may be fast, it may be moderate, or it may be slow. So you have speed is different. That is speed. But fluency is the rate of flow of words one after another. It is the continuity of speech without pauses and breaks. Some people speak like that. Yesterday I wanted to go to the market, but what happened? This is not continuity. This is not fluency. That's what I mean to say. Pauses and breaks. You get stuck. You get stuck. You get stuck in between. It may be because of various reasons, because you are not able to generate the sentence continuously, or you may got stuck with a particular word, or you're not mentally ready because you're speaking very fast and the words are not flowing through, and you have a problem because suddenly you don't know what to speak. So there may be different reasons. So fluency is one thing. If you speak very fast, you cannot understand. If you speak very slow, you cannot understand. Why? Because if you speak very slow, people cannot join all these things together and they cannot wait. Speed, people cannot follow. Slow, people don't want to wait. So there's a pace, accepted pace of flow. So that should be there. If that is there, automatically you'll definitely improve. So fluency, number one. Second one is accuracy. What do you mean by accuracy? Pronunciation. Once upon a time, I was teaching 2003, I suppose. Yeah. I was working in a B.Ed college. Initial days of working as a teacher trainer. Okay. Initial. Before I got my B.Ed, I worked as a teacher. After I got my B.Ed, I finished my M.Ed and I worked as a teacher trainer, B.Ed college, Sharan College, Hyderabad. Okay. There was one student who told me it gave me the shock of my life. I was writing the names of the subjects. The second subject, first subject was psychology or philosophy. Second subject was psychology, like that, all the different subjects I was writing. And one student got up and said, "Sir, philosophy I know, but what is this psychology, sir?" I did not understand what he was. I was shocked. I never expected such type of pronunciation. Being an expert in English, I could not digest that word for 1, 2, 3, 5 seconds. It took me 5 seconds to come out of that trance. Then afterwards, I gave a smile and I said, P is a silent. In English, there are some letters which are silent, which are not pronounced. If you pronounce L in talking, it becomes tall king, which means a king who is tall. A king who is tall. Tall king. Talking, talking. If you pronounce L, it becomes tall king. A king who is tall. Walking, wall king, king of the wall. What does that mean? You are communicating wrongly. The person will not understand. He's a tall king. He is tall king. He is tall king. What is this king? Okay, from where he became king and why he is not tall? So our points will be something different. So this miscommunication because of pronunciation is one reason. Suddenly you'll get shocked and you'll go out of track. So that is the problem. Because you don't know a particular word, because you don't know a particular pronunciation, because you don't know different things. For example, if I use the word shafa, many people may not know the word. If I say simultaneously, maybe some people don't know the meaning. So how will you will be struggling thinking about that particular word and some other words will go and you'll be missing. So you must know the meaning, you must know the pronunciation. Pronunciation also is important in speaking, but in speaking and listening, but in reading, there is no point of pronunciation. So that is a little bit safety there. But here, it's a must. It's a must. So if you don't know the right pronunciation, you'll be misled and you'll take a bypass and you'll take a detour, D-E-T-O-U-R, detour. Bypass, you'll go in another way and end in some other place. So be careful, be careful. Pronunciation is important. So learn the pronunciation. If you get a new word, learn its pronunciation. Okay, right. So pronunciation is very important and fluency is very important and accuracy is very important. Accuracy, the pronunciation, you have to catch the pronunciation accurately and you have to find out the meaning accurately. If you find out the meaning accurate. See, for example, simultaneously means what? Simultaneously means what? At the same time. At the same time. I'm explaining and talking at the same time. Simultaneously, I'm teaching and I'm sending messages to the other students. So simultaneously, write down the word, learn the pronunciation, learn the meaning, learn the spelling, learn the word forms, and learn the usage. These 5 are very essential. Simon's left-hand rule. So, because Hina, the problem is you are a frequent listener or you are an infrequent listener. The problem is with you. The problem is with you. If you are infrequent listener, you will have a problem. If you are a regular, frequent listener, you listen to English every time, then you will not face a problem. That's it. That's it. You're not a beginner. You're not an expert. You're somewhere in between. So that is the problem. So crossing that boundary is a problem. So Hina, you can unmute and tell me, is your problem answered to some extent? Is your problem answered to some extent, Hina? You can unmute and speak, or you can just type in the chat box. If you can give the answer, others also will get be motivated. Yes, next. Anybody else? Smita Kanta. So write down the questions which I am answering. Write down. Smita Kanta is a regular student. She is from the United Kingdom, Sheffield, I think. Is that Sheffield, Smita? Is my memory right? Sheffield. Yeah. First one, number 1 is hard work or smart work. Hard work or smart work. Point number 1 is hard work or smart work. This will be the first day we discuss. Second one, daily we'll discuss on one particular topic. We'll go deep into that one and I'll come with a lot of slides and everything. So today is ground zero. We're just at the base, starting. I'm going to show you how things are going to go. Right. So hard work or smart work. That is the first one point. Okay, you can type in the chat box also. Anybody. Second one is techniques to improve reading. Okay. Frequency, reading frequency, frequently or infrequent. The topic is reading enhancement. Second one is how to enhance our reading. Number 3, how to improve our listening. Hina's question. Hina's question is how to improve our listening. Yeah, next question. I'm waiting for the next question, please. Waiting for the next question. Come on. Waiting for the next question, please. Today, first day, so we'll take a little more time. Today is Sunday. We'll take as much time as possible. From tomorrow onwards, it will be only 1 hour. 9 to 10 is the time. 1 hour will be winding up. And every day, this will be on OTT. And the link will be in my website. Subscribe to that one and subscribe. Pronunciation. And what is the 5th one? Yeah, the first one is, once again, somebody is asking, big small thumbs. Spelling, meaning, pronunciation, word forms, and usage. It's not usage, it's usage. Okay. Pronunciation problem. Usage. Carriage, each family. IDZ, each family. Each family. Carriage, marriage, passage, usage. Each family. It's not age, AGE, no. IGE, like each. Like that you have to speak. Yeah, next question. All of you share your points, please. Sir, in listening, what are the 5 rules? What are the 5 rules? Did I say any 5 rules in listening? Yeah, it's the same thing with reading. Not 5 rules. Simon's left-hand rule is 1 rule, but 5 points. You have to learn spelling, meaning, pronunciation, word forms, and usage. These are the 5 aspects. Only 1 rule, Simon's left-hand rule. Yes, next. Please. Yeah. So that's he now. Next, Raja Lakshmi, Neha, Banu, Mercy, Evangeline, Memory, Sudamba. Yes, these are all regular students. Okay. So you can write your points, please. I'm just inviting because this is the first day. All of a sudden, I got a point because somebody was talking to me today afternoon and they were telling some discussion topic. Sir, nobody is bothered about these problems. Why you are an expert? Why don't you help with the students, sir? You need to come out of these things and help everyone. Okay. Yes. So, very good question. Esther Kamoka. Where are you from? Are you from Nigeria or Lesotho or Zimbabwe? Esther, I think Zimbabwe. Am I right? Esther, Esther. Yeah, unmute please. Now it is your turn. Esther, you are from Lesotho. Yeah, I have a good base in Lesotho. Very good. Esther, you can unmute and you can speak out your points, please. You can unmute. I have given you a chance to unmute. You can unmute and you can speak your voice. Okay. Right. Yes, Esther.
Hello.
Yeah. You have 30 minutes to 1 minute. Minimum 30, maximum 1 minute. You can voice out your points. Everything related to that, please.
Okay, hello, say hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so
Right. We are going to have a number of sessions like this. So what you are supposed to do is I'm muting you back. I'm sorry, extremely sorry. Forgive me for this muting you back because you have a network problem, I think, concern. So what you can do is you can connect a Wi-Fi network or something where you can get a thorough flow of network and you can flow. Yeah. So next one. So you can type it there. You can type it there. So Smita Kanta's question is there. Yeah. So here the problem is, should we write the numbers in words or in figures? Should we write the numbers in words or in figures? There is a rule for writing numbers. Okay. There is a rule for writing numbers. I'll tell you. 1 to 99 are considered single digit, single word. 1 to 99 are considered as a single word. How can you say single words are 99? There are two words. No, it's single word. 90-9. That is how you have to write. 90-9. N-I-N-E-T-Y 90-9. It's a compound number. It's not two words, it is one word. Maybe you do not know. So single words must be written in words, not in numbers, not in figures. You have to write full word, N-I-N-E-T-Y hyphen N-I-N 99. This is the rule. This is the rule for formal occasions. 70, 60, 69, 75, all till 99. You have to write in words, number one. Then every number, Smita, make a note of this point. This is the fourth question, fourth point. Numbers should be written in words or figures. This will be taken on one particular day, the full lecture will be taken. So, what I'm teaching is useful for all the learning community, right from KG to PG. Everyone needs these things because I told you I'm a language specialist. I'm not just making my money for running my family or myself. No, it's not just a profession, it's a passion. It's a passion. I'm not somebody who just passed OET and started teaching OET and making money to make some gap, fill in the gap. Because I cannot work as nurse. I want to go to UK. In between, I have 3 months. I'm working as an English trainer, something like that. You are not supposed, you are not an English trainer. I'm sorry. Because of 2 things. People who are working like that, they're not trainers. Because they don't have teaching certificate, B.Ed or M.Ed. Number 1. And they're not English language specialists because they don't have English subject. They have English language. English language is a means to use. English subject is to master it. Teachers need mastery of the subject. Teachers need mastery of the subject. For example, if I come, take a needle and start, I'll tell you, I will give the injection to your brother. I'm not a nurse, but I'll give an injection. You will slap me. You will slap me on the face. How dare you play with the life of my brother? You moron, you will tell me. Then why are you excusing those people who are not qualified? Why are you paying thousands and thousands? Don't come to me. I'm not telling come to me, please. This is not a canvassing. I don't have time to teach so many people. If at all I teach freely, no problem. I'm giving number of free sessions. I'm making my living. I'm taking 5 or maximum 10 students. I'm making my living. That is enough. This is what I'm teaching. That is my profession and this is my passion. More I like to do like this rather than taking a few students. That is to run my bread and butter. Only few students who really dedicated. Those I take and I teach personally. And mostly I give like this. This is my passion to reach many more students. I need to take fees, so I'm taking. That is a different. I don't have time to take. I'm not calling you to come and join me. Please don't mistake. It's not a case of mistaken identity. I'm not a businessman, and I'm not going to make a living out of all these you people. So I don't want all of you to come and pay for me. All right. So I'm telling you, go to those teachers who have 2 qualifications. One is Bachelor of Arts or Master of Arts. That means language specialist. You are a nursing specialist because you have studied 4 or 5 years for nursing. You are certified nurse, but you are not a certified teacher. How can you fall into a trap, into those people's hands who are not qualified English language specialists? And how can you fall into a trap of those people who don't know the techniques of teaching? They don't know the subject. They don't know the teaching methodology. Teachers study for 2 years, B.Ed and M.Ed, 3 years, and they become teachers. And these people, they just pass OET. OET is not a gate pass for teaching. OET you passed, that means you are not a teacher, you are not a certified teacher. So don't go to them just like that. Okay, just because they are talking in some other language, Punjabi or Telugu or Hindi or Urdu or Malayalam or Hindi or Arabic or something, don't go to them just because they are no. English should be taught in English. No shortcuts to success. Don't go to those people who are teaching in other languages. This is not okay, translation method. If you want to learn in English. If you are in Rome, be a Roman. Don't say, I am an Indian, I want to live like an Indian in Rome. They'll kick you out immediately. You come to India and you say, I am so and so, I will live like that. No, you have to live like an Indian. When you are in India, you have to be an Indian. That's it. When you are in Rome, be a Roman. That means you have to follow the rules, you have to follow the regulation, you have to follow the system, tradition, culture, everything. This is an idiom. This is a quotation. When you are in Rome, be a Roman. Don't say, I am an Indian, I am like this, I am like that, I am like this. Don't say great things about you. As an Indian, you may be a prime minister of India, but when you go to Rome, you are an ordinary person, like any other person, second-rated person. So be careful. Don't learn English in any other language. False preachers are there, number of false preachers. Don't go to false preachers. Just ask them what is their qualification, what is the proof, and then go and study. Why are you wasting your money and crying after failing 4 or 5 times? Go to somebody without certification, without qualification, and spending a lot of money and failing, going to another place, paying money, failing, again going to. The fault is not in you. The fault is not in you, fault is in the system. Open your eyes. I am removing the cataract from your eyes. I am removing the cataract from your eyes. And don't believe those people who say, nobody can teach you reading, nobody can teach you listening. Don't trust them. A teacher is a teacher when he teaches what the student needs. The demand is the student. If it is not fulfilled by the teacher, he is a wolf in sheepskin. And he's only after your blood. That means your money. That's it. A wolf in sheepskin is just, it's coming in the sheep's skin. That's a proverb. That's an idiom. If you don't understand idioms, that means you are not wise enough. Learn, learn, learn. My teacher told once, when I was in my master's, Government Giriraj College, Nizamabad, one professor told me, Mr. Simon, you are an idiot if you don't know idioms. He is a professor, double PhD. He told me, yes, I am an idiot if I don't know idioms. Idiot means what? It is not a curse word. Idiot is the opposite of wisdom, wise person. One person is wise. If he is not wise, he is an idiot. That's all. That means he doesn't have knowledge. Idiot means lacking knowledge. Ignorant person. Ignorant person. It's not a curse word. It's not a blame. It's not an abuse. That's it. Yeah, I took it. I took it. Yes, sir, you're right. From today, I will change. I have become wise. As many idioms I will learn and put it in my quiver. Like arrows in a quiver, I'll put the words in my jargon, everyday usage, I told. So that's what I'm using. So what I want to tell you is this particular thing. Okay, words, numbers, 100, 1,000, lakhs, crores in words. If the number is very long, 2 words, 537, 152, like the big words, then you have to write it. That's the rule. That's the rule. I'll teach you some other day. Because today, I'm just introducing what we are going to learn every day from 9 to 10. This 9 to 10 is a totally free session. Okay? And you'll definitely master many things. Okay. Right. So that is the 4th question. Next, anybody else? Here we have what? So that's Smita Kanta. Sir, should we do a practice test every day to improve all the modules, or we should learn something else to improve our overall English? Yeah, very good question. Very good question. There are 2, yeah, testing or learning. That's what you have to say. Testing or learning. Testing is an output and learning is an input. Unless and until, write down, Smita, 5th point. Testing or learning. That's it. Everything is a problem here. There are 2 concepts because people don't understand, realize, comprehend them. They face a problem. Which is more important? They don't know. So that's the problem. So testing or learning. Learn and test or test and learn. There are two different methods. There are two different methods. If you are a beginner, learn and test. If you are a beginner, learn and test. And once you test, you learn and test. That means you are not a beginner anymore. Once you take one test, you are not a beginner. Only the first day you are a beginner. Only the first day you are a beginner. Afterwards, it's progressive. Once you are in, you have to start swimming. There is no more beginner. You will drown otherwise. So, tested. Now, once you tested, you know what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. So, you have to identify your strengths and weaknesses. Strengths you can test every day. Weaknesses you learn every day. You have asked a very good question, Smita. So, strengths, already you have strengths. So, what you need to learn? Nothing. So, every day you test different things related to strength. Now, weaknesses. You know weaknesses. You have some weaknesses. What are the weaknesses? I don't know. So, you already know a word, its meaning, and you need not learn anymore that word. Now, weaknesses. You don't know the spelling. So, what are the weaknesses? These 5 words, I don't know the meaning. I don't know the spelling. I don't know the pronunciation. I don't know the usage. I don't know the word forms. So, you learn those things. So once you learn, again you will test. When you test, again you know what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. Still, it is from 0 to 100, you will move. You cannot be 0, you cannot be 100. You can never be 0, you can never be 100. You are growing to the right side of the balance. So daily is a progressive learning, we call it. Progressive learning. Progressive learning. Every day we'll add, every day we'll add. Every drop is an addition to the tank, overhead tank. Okay? Every drop is important. Every drop is important. If the drop is not there, there is something missing. Okay? So that's the point. So that is how. So now, what to learn? You tested, you got your marks. The problem is every day we do a test. Yeah, you must do a test every day. You must do a test every day. If you don't test, you will lag behind. The test, when you test, you know that you are at this level. Testing is very important to understand your metal. Testing is very important to understand where you stand. Testing is important to understand what your score is. So it is very, very important. So unless and until you test, you will know what you lack. Until and unless you test yourself, you don't know where you are strong. So testing is a means to know that you are in the right direction. So testing is a must. Number 1. Next, number 2. Okay. There is something testing stage and post-test stage. What should we do after testing? That you should know. Nobody bothers about that. I did a test, I got 30 marks. Tomorrow I'll do a test, again I got 30 marks. Day after tomorrow I'll do another test, I got 28 marks. Next day 31 marks. Next day 30 marks. Why you are in between 28, 32, 28, 32, 28, 32? Fluctuation and there only. No going up, no coming down. There only you are just doing the swings up and down, up and down, up and down. 28, 32, 28, 32, 28, 32. Why? Why? Because there is no progressive learning. It's stagnant, it's saturated, it's thinking. There only. And you will say, after 1 week, you will say, sir, no improvement. Do you know that at the very entrance to the heaven, you return them. At the threshold of heaven, you return. About turn. March back. I did a test, sir. I got this mark, sir. What are your weaknesses? Did you identify? There are 4 things that you have to learn. Smita, write down. There are 4 things that you have to mention. The first one is, what are my strengths? Number 1, what are my strengths? Note down every day. These are my strengths. Number 2, what are my weaknesses? These 2 things you have to identify. So, you are only bothered about marks. It's a nonsense out of common sense. You came, you did the test, and you got the result 29 out of 42, 30 out of 42, 42 out of 42. Came here, got the result about 10, went back, finished. Go to bed, go to cooking, go to eating, go to taking care of your children, household chores, sleep, go again to duty, tomorrow come again, start from new test, take again, same thing. Routine nonsense. Take it or leave it. I have to speak point blank because people trust me and they come to me. I have to tell, I am not a nurse or a doctor or an MBA or an MCA or anything. I am Master of Arts in English Literature. 3 years in bachelor's, 2 years in master's. Okay. Right. So now here, I'm telling you that is the very reason. Everything I'm telling you, just trust me. Nothing you are going to lose. Try. There was somebody the other day, they commented on my YouTube. Sir, you are taking too much time, sir. Yeah, no, you are wrong. You have lost too much time. From nursery to masters, you did not study English only properly. You focused on biology, you focused on maths, you focused on many other things. English, you care a pin. That's why you are spending so much time and wasting your time. If you are bothered in the nursery, LKG, UKG about your pronunciation, grammar and vocabulary and improved every time, you would not have come to any, you need not have any English teacher now, because there were almost 15 to 30 teachers. 1 year, 1 teacher, also 15 teachers for you for English. Why could they not transform your English? Because you were not bothered at that time. Now you are forced to. So you are thinking about, but you are still, that repentance is not there. Instead of that one, you are just say, I want to clear OET. Your chant is, I want to clear OET, not I want to learn English. Learning English is the means to achieve the goal, clearing OET. Goal, clearing OET is the goal. You have to get a bus that is learning English. Mind you. Okay. Right. Nofa Hamid. Yeah. 1 second, please. Yeah, you can write your points. You can write your points, please. Yes. Yeah, I told you the answer, Neha Banu. I already gave the answer there. Mercy. Mercy. I'm not able to concentrate in listening, sir. Some words I'm understanding like another word. That's what is pronunciation. I told you already. I told you already. Okay. Yeah. Pronunciation problem and speed and accuracy. You are not able to get the word or meaning or something like that. Yeah, we'll deal it. Yeah. Anybody else? Constance Mafosa. Yeah. Anybody? Next points. Come on. So share your points, please. Share your problems. Today, I have already explained some 4 or 5 problems. We'll go into deep into that area later. But now what you can do is, yes, write down your points, please. So the next question, Dr. Farid, you can unmute. There is one doctor here, Dr. Farid, you can unmute. Yeah, do you have any problem or question or anything you want to ask? Dr. Farid from Pakistan, currently in Saudi Arabia. Yes, Dr. Farid.
In UAE, sir, in Dubai.
Dubai, sorry. For me, everything I take one name, Middle East or for Saudi Arabia like that, because Saudi Arabia is the biggest country, no? So I relate like that. Yeah, you can tell me, Dr. Farid from Dubai. Okay.
Okay. Sir, I want to share you with something with you. If you see, I want to give you my personal, very expert opinion. If you see reading C and reading part C and listening part C, in both cases, there is opinion, what the writer says, what the consultant says. I mean, the other thing is opinion about the opinion. The same thing, there is implied in the reading C suggestion and the reading and the listening C. Same way, there is if you see, there is main idea in the part C of the reading and listening C. So we need to take the technique how to pick the main idea, the implied idea, and the opinion. Once we learn these things, then we can identify in the listening C and the same way and the reading C. Am I right? Second thing, in the part B, even in the part B reading and the part B listening, there are 3 type of question mainly: the main idea, the opinion, the detail, and the implied idea. And the reading and the listening both in the same. So they want to check or listening and reading skill, whether we understand the implied idea, the stated idea, the opinion. And listening in both, if you see, so in both area, if someone is speaking, can we understand between the lines? Can we the pick idea and same? So what I want to tell the whole story is if we understand if we pick the clues and the technique of the main idea, the implied idea, and the opinion, then even in the speaking, in the reading, then I think we have to, because they want to check, they want to see and ask these 3-4 kind of skills. So these things, and about the writing, if you see, the patio wise is you are working on it, and the act is it is a kind of mixture. And this was my point. And if you work on all these technique, implied idea, opinion, how to pick the implied idea, opinion, and stated idea, then it is very easy, because they want to see us this skill in us. So we have to work on these 3 areas for the listening and reading both.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you very much, Dr. Farid. Yeah, your points are very valuable. Let me give you a clarification on your question. The first thing is, there is something called a target language. What the other person is expecting from us, what he is anticipating or expecting, or intending to find out in us. So he's actually testing you for a particular thing. That is called intended or expected responses. Sometimes they will be asking you to test you whether you are able to understand a particular word or not. These are called as vocabulary based questions. Vocabulary based questions. Number one, these may be idioms, these may be phrases, or these may be one word. Second thing is, they are testing you whether the same information is put in a disguise in a different vessel. Are you able to identify it or not? For example, he will give you beaten out of shape. Beaten out of shape. And in the audio, he will say distorted. Distorted. So, in the audio, the word distorted is there. Here, beaten out of shape. Shape is spoiled. So, distorted means the shape is spoiled. So, he is testing you whether you know the meaning of the word distorted or not by already giving you the meaning. He gave you in simple term. Here you will understand, but in the passage you will not be able to understand. So that is the name of the game. So he is testing you a higher level vocabulary by giving you ordinary words which you are able to understand, and he is testing you whether you can understand that word. So these are based on different levels. These vocabulary, now they will be mostly C1 and C2. So that means if you answer these questions, you'll definitely get a B plus or A grade. 400 plus. They are high level vocabulary. For example, if he says, every dark cloud has a silver lining. What do you mean by that? The darkest cloud has a silver lining. That means it may be, however, okay, down to earth, negative. There is something hope in that one. That means it resembles hope. The darkest cloud has a silver lining. Whatever deteriorated or devastated or helpless condition you are, still you have hope. That's why you are living. If that last hope is lost, then you will die. They will not want to live only. Because there is a hope, you still live. So that is, hope is still there. That is the meaning of the darkest cloud has a silver lining. That means something bright there, something advantageous, something hope, something positive, something meritorious, something quality, which thinking about that one, you can move forward. That's the point. If you don't have hope, you will not write OET. You have some hope. That's the point. Okay. Right. So what you have to do is, you should know what are the different types of questions. By analyzing the question, what is in this question, what is he expecting? Oh, in this question, he is expecting that I should know the meaning of, what is that? Beaten out of shape means twisted. So he is testing my vocabulary here. So that means you know point number one, vocabulary is tested. C1, C2 vocabulary is tested. That's it. So I have to learn the meanings. So you are going till the gate to heaven and you are getting an opportunity to learn something. You got the result, 29, 30, 31. You are closing the paper and putting in the cupboard, never to see it again. That is the fatal flaw. That is the fatal flaw. Fatal, dangerous, flaw, blow. That is your most important mistake, deadliest mistake that you are doing. Finishing the test and winding up the paper and putting in the cupboard, never to see it again. There are chances for you to learn, and you are not learning, and you are starting again to do a test the next day. Is there anything called learning here? Nothing. And when you don't learn anything, how can you expect that there is going to be improvement in your test? It's a lottery. If the known things come, you'll get marks. If unknown things come, you'll not get marks. That's it. That means it's a lottery system. Okay. So what you have to do is, what type of questions will be asked? You have to know. Okay. So Dr. Farid, is your question answered to some extent?
Yes, sir. Question has been answered. But sir, one thing I want to know, I want to tell you, to add one point more. If you see why we don't understand the listening in the reading, because what I have noticed through the practice, in the listening, they use the idioms. And when they use the idioms, we heard the words. I mean, in the one lines, let's suppose they says, like they say something, I mean, in the part B or C, especially in the part B and C both, and especially in the part B, they say what the two nurses agree on. They once they start a conversation, in the middle they give one idiom, and unfortunately that idiom we don't understand, and the meaning is hidden in that, and we don't put the right one. Same thing,
Yes.
and same thing in the listening B, sorry, in the listening C and the reading C. If you notice, we all notice, sir, I want to share my personal, sometime in the paragraph, the answer is in one line. Sometime in the paragraph, the answer is totally not there. If some, so this is we call the implied idea. And the third is opinion, and the listener, or the sorry the yes, the listener, the reader, the part C, how to pick the opinion. So if we understand these tricks, then and you,
Yes, you have come to the point. That is what I wanted to tell you.
yes, and you
Yeah,
breed.
let me conclude that one. So the point is, there are some tricks and techniques. There are some things called elimination technique. Everything they will speak. When you are listening, what you have to do is you have to cut the other two options also. That is elimination technique. So word to word, every word meaning you should know, because they'll change the words. Transformation, modification, changes, alteration. So you should know the synonyms. So you have to learn all these things. That's the point. And we are going to answer your questions. Every day I'll take one topic and I'll discuss on that particular topic from 9 to 10. So we can deal with that one later in a strictest sense. Next, anybody else? Any points? Yeah. So that will deal with Smita Gandha. You are asking specific questions. Those are related to OET. I'm asking generic questions. There's a particular question and particular problem. No, not specific questions, general questions. Ask general questions: reading, listening, writing, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, or synonyms, antonyms, like this one. General things, not a particular a question like 6-month-old babies, how you have to write, an 18-year 18 up to 18-year kids. 18-year are not kids, my dear. Okay. Right. 18 is adult. Okay, 17. Up to 17 only. 18 is an adult. Next problem. Anybody else? Come on. Rajya Lakshmi, you can type anything, any doubts you have, any discuss anything. And Samsung SMA 135F, you can write anything, whatever you want here. Yes, Hala, you can write your point. Let us give chance to the other candidates. Write down your points, whatever you want to discuss, you can write. Yes, please. So tomorrow's question is, there is a saying, many people ask this question, egg first or chick first? Egg first or chick first? Or seed first or tree first? Like that one, there are different things. Yeah, grammar, I have given you one topic already, Dr. Farid, let us give to others also. So Binsi more, yeah, avoid hesitation in speaking, yeah. So Binsi more Thomas, yes, hesitation. How to avoid hesitation in speaking? Hesitation in speaking, yeah. Now let us see, what is this hesitation? Why do we get hesitation? It's not actually hesitation. That word is wrong, actually. It's not hesitation, but it is you got stuck. Hesitation means whether I should speak or not. That means you know how to speak, but you don't know whether to speak or not. That is hesitation. See, for example, when you go to somebody, new person, should I talk to him or should I not talk to him? I want some time. Should I ask him? Or that is called hesitation. Okay, whether to do or not do, confusion. That is hesitation. To do or not to do is hesitation. But you don't know and you get stuck. That is hesitation. Okay, and you start blabbering or you will be silent, zero talking time. Okay, that is related to talking time. Your word is not hesitation. The word is wrongly conveying. It's not hesitation. Hesitation means the doctor is in an emergency operation. Now, should I go and disturb him or not? That is hesitation. That is hesitation. I have an emergency problem, but I have to tell doctor is with his scissors and operating, very serious open heart surgery operation is doing. Should I talk to him or not? That is hesitation. So your word is wrong. What is that? Binsimon. Yeah. Yeah. You get stuck. Stucking. The word. Okay, it's not stucking. Okay. So let us see here. Stuck. That's all. Let's take like being stuck. Now let us take the point here. This happens because of many reasons. I have told you already. That is fluency. Fluency part. This is a part of the question fluency which I have already answered. So here you want to speak something and you want to use a word. That word you don't remember and you get stuck. That is number one reason. Number two, reason number two. Reason number two is you're speaking very fast and your generation in the brain, the flow process, the process of thought, idea generation is slow and speaking is very fast. Then suddenly you get stuck because your words are not generated. Your ideas are not generated. You don't know what to speak. Then you'll wait for 2 seconds. Then idea is generated. Then you will start speaking. So you can do what is, you can go speak slowly. No need to speak fast. Who asked you to speak fast? Speaking fluently is important, but speaking fast is not important. Speaking fluently is important, speaking fast. There is no need to speak so fast. I'll tell you one thing which is very important. It's very important. This is fast. I will tell you something which is very important. Please pay attention and listen because this concerns your health. And your health is our fundamental priority. And therefore, I will tell you all the things involved in this process. Kindly give attention and listen to me very attentively. This is slow, but fluency is still made. Fluency means word after word after word after word. Word after. Word after. So the last D is joining R. Da. Word after. Rafter. So word after word. So word after word. No. Word after word. Word after word. Word after word. Try to understand this. So that is flow of words. One attaching to another one. That is flow. You know, a chain. One person touching another person's hand in the right and another person left and another person like that. It's a chain. So everyone waves that like that. Waves, it should go like that. Word after word after. That is called fluency. So speak fluent slowly. Let's see now. Speak slowly. Who is running after you with a sword in his hand? Okay? Nobody is going to kill you. Nobody is going to thrash you. Nobody is going to scold you. Then why you are bothered? It is your game. Play safe. It's your game. Play safe. Next. Next point. Anybody else? Raja Lakshmi? Then Samsung. Yes, I was talking about one point here. What was that point? Egg first or chick first? Chick, C-H-I-C-K, chick first. Which is first? Okay. Hen first or egg first? Seed first or tree first? Okay. Parent first or children first? Child is the father of man. Child is the father of man. There is nothing called which is first, which is second. All are right. All are right. Okay. So that's different thing. But what I'm telling you, many people don't realize some big mistake they are doing. There will not be any seats, sir. So that's why I'm going to book for the exam. So that is what booking the exam. Booking the exam. You're booking the exam for the date, not for you. Because dates will not be there, you're booking. Okay. You're focusing on the date of the exam, not available. So I'll book it first and keep it. Then what happens? Some obstacle comes, some problem comes, some irritation comes, some disgusting thing comes, and you'll get upset and you'll not go for the, you'll go for the still, okay, anyhow I booked, I'll write the exam, you'll fail and come again. Is this the right approach? Is this a healthy approach? Let us test. Is this a healthy approach? Now, forget about yourself. Forget about yourself. Think about your son. Think about your daughter. Or think about your brother or sister who is younger to you. He is your responsibility. Now, what you will tell him? Because there is a test, you will ask them to prepare, or you will ask them to prepare and be ready for the test. Preparation is important, or a test is important. Okay, when the test comes, okay, exam, annual exam, okay, from next week, annual exam. So start from today. No. Right from the day one. Every day's exercise. If you prepare on the exam day, you will not have a panic attack. That's it. Okay. I'm ready in front of you because I'm a language specialist. If I am like those nurses who are teaching, or like those doctors who are teaching English, then I cannot stand like you in front of you with my face on the screen for so many minutes, so many hours on a daily basis. Okay. So, because from day one, I have been teaching, not because just I have some time I'm teaching, not like that. From day one, I have been learning English. You have learned English only for clearing OET. What, sir? We studied English from nursery to nursing. Nursery to nursing we have done. Nursery to MBBS we have done. You have learned the language, not the subject. If you know the language, you will know how to speak, you will know how to read, how to listen, how to write, how to use grammar, how to use pronunciation, how to use vocabulary. But if you learn the subject, language is different. You 3 languages you have learned. That is, one is English language. You learned as a language, but we learned as a subject. It's the subject. Like how biology, physics, chemistry, we have English, phonetics, means the art of speaking. Okay, linguistics, literature, all different things will be there. 18th century literature, 20th modern literature, okay, Renaissance literature, language, all these things we have learned. For example, you can say some word, language. Language. Many people don't know that it is not language, it's language. Language. You go to the dictionary, it will tell you. Okay, you go to the dictionary, it will tell you. Language, carriage, marriage, passage, usage, age, not age. Many people say language, marriage, carriage, passage, usage. You think that it is right. You definitely think it is right. But I am telling this is an age family. Age family. Okay. Age family. It's I-D-Z. Pronunciation is different. Okay. Age. Not age. A-G-E, no. Age. Okay. Now, how do I know? And many people don't know. Because as a language specialist, I have to learn all these things. Do you know how many sounds are there? Do you know how many sounds are there? You don't know. If I say nasals, how many nasal sounds are there? Can you tell? No. Then how can you pronounce properly? Nasal. Okay. There are 3 nasal sounds. 3 nasal sounds. Now, what are these nasal sounds? The sounds which come when these sounds come from the nose, nostrils. This is M, you say. M-A-N or S-A-M. Sam. Comes from the nose. Comes from the nose. Sam. Sam. Sound comes from the nose. There are 3 nasals. I'm telling the difference also. If you don't know, learn. Every day I'll teach you these things. Nasals. Nasal sounds. These sounds come from the nostrils. Comes when your lips are closed. Closed lips. It's the sound M before N. Okay. S-A-M. Sam. Okay. Lips are closed. Sam. 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 Ram. Cam. Bomb. Bomb. B-A-L-M. Bomb. Tram. T-R-A-M. Tram. Okay. So, sound. M is the letter, but I am not talking about the letter, I am talking about the sound. That is the sound. Okay. Next one is not This is not N sound. Man, 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 this na, this tongue is going and touching the upper buccal cavity and closing the sound. And sound is coming from the nostrils. First of if you want that sound, you should close your lips. Okay, then that sound will come. If you want to pronounce sound, tongue, it will go and touch the buccal cavity and it will make that sound. We did not learn. Okay, pronunciation is very important. Okay, man, van, mouth will be open, but tongue will be closed, closing the way, and sound will stop there, and then sound comes from up. Okay. Then next one, third one, that G sound, sing, here it is closed, not tongue, not lips. Lips closed, it is M, ma sound. Tongue closed, you'll get na sound. And throat, this buccal cavity, okay, behind that, back side of the tongue, it will close the buccal cavity. Then G sound will come, sing. It's not a G sound, it's sing, ring, ring, wing, sing, ming. Okay, that sound. These are the three sounds, nasal sounds. How can I explain? You don't know how many sounds are there, but I am telling you how sounds come. I can differentiate what are the different types of sounds. That is why I tell you, go to an expert, they will teach you. Okay, they will teach you. Okay, that is what I am starting OTT. Okay, whoever wants, you can come and learn. Okay, over the top, OTT. I'm starting new. And you can attend all these things, you can subscribe, and you can get the lectures every day. Right? Need not pay thousands and thousands of thousands for false teachers. Just subscribe and pay a nominal fees and join. You need not pay 10,000s. Learn on a regular basis. Okay? Right. Then next one. So three different sounds, nasals. And there are some things called voiced and voiceless. Listening, how to improve? Yeah, this question is already answered, but still I will explain. Yeah, speaking. We are continuing speaking now. Hesitation in speaking. When you don't know these sounds, when you cannot understand, you cannot speak properly, you cannot give a written answer. So it will be a problem. Next question is listening. How to improve, sir? Yeah, listening, how to improve. So listening, how to improve? First you do the listening test. Then after listening test is finished, take the words in the script form, audio in the script form, it becomes reading. So make it reading. Because you could not understand in listening, make it reading. Already you finished the test. What are you going to do? Just throwing the papers there, that's all. So you take it, keep it in front of you, listen to that one, or take the audio. If you don't have the audio, send the audio to me. I'll convert it to script and I'll give you. Okay, I'll convert it to script and I'll give it to you. So then what you can do is, you can keep that audio in front of you, script in front of you, and you can do same like reading. At least you will understand why you went wrong, what you should focus, why you could not focus, and in the future how to focus. You'll get, you know, the drawbacks that you did not get because of this reason. Once you get this reason, you will prepare for that reason, and next time you will be careful with that reason. That's all. This is how you can improve. Rajya Lakshmi. Yes, only 4 people are there now. People don't want all these things. They just want to pass the OET. Let them, no problem. Slowly people will know. Okay, many people will know. Today there are 10 people, 5 people. Tomorrow there will be 100 people. That's a different story. Yeah. Next. Next, so Samsung. May I know who this is? Can you introduce? Can you unmute and introduce to me, please? Samsung. Or you can type your message there. Next point. Yeah, tomorrow's topic is Constance. Okay, Constance Mark. Okay. So tomorrow's topic is, what is tomorrow's topic? Tomorrow's topic is preparation first or booking the test first. Prepare and book or book and test. Both are okay. Both are okay. Both are okay. But when you are booking, try to understand the limits. Don't book because there are no tests. There is no availability. Okay, because of such people only, there is no availability for many people. So really, they are prepared, they cannot book. Unprepared people, they will go and book. I don't know why. So rename. Whenever you join, you can type this name and come. Now, Constance Mafosa, why should I ask you every time? So you can type and come like that. Okay, fine. So more points you can, we have 11 minutes more. Anyone, you can, okay, finished now. Now you can give your feedback. Feedback on the session, please. Yeah, feedback on the session, please. Yeah, Binsi more. Do you think that such sessions are beneficial for the students? Every day one topic I give. Binsi Mol Thomas. You can unmute.
Sir, this session was good because for me, like reading, I was always finding difficulty. So I will keep those topics kept aside. So I was actually not interested in reading. Okay. So now I felt like this is very important to read at least 30 minutes in a day, so that we'll get some kind of words, then we'll know the word meaning, then prepare in that way. So that is a new knowledge to me that I have to spend on it for 30 minutes. And you already explained about listening. And then I asked when I raised a question like, what is the hesitation in speaking? Then actually my problem is while speaking, I'm stucking up. That is right thing. Actually, I'm stucking like, what is the next sentence to talk? That is my next problem. So like you told, talk in a normal tone and talk in a like slowly I can talk. So then that is also a new thing. Anyway, I will practice. It was a good
Okay.
session. Daily, like something. This is extra things which we are knowing out of syllabus, so that would be good for us.
Yeah, actually the thing is, it's not a stucking, it's a stuck. Stuck is an adjective. Okay, I got stuck. Okay, I got stuck. That's enough. Okay, don't say stucking. Fine. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Very
sir.
good. So, do you think that such sessions will be beneficial every day, 9 to 10, if I take?
Yeah, sir.
Only
Okay,
one
this is out
topic.
of syllabus.
Only
That
one
is
topic.
really good.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, Constance Mafosa. Constance,
Okay, sir. How are you?
yeah, can you share your experience?
This was a very good lesson. I actually picked that consistency is one of the most important thing that we should keep for us to pass.
Right, fine, very good. Rajya Lakshmi. Rajya Lakshmi, can you share your voice?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Rajya Lakshmi, tell me. What did you learn from today's session?
I learned from how to be improved for the listening and what you have mentioned before to practice like this, the scripted and the read. what the script is presented, and the new words and how to pronounce and this all things what you have mentioned we will follow for the whole thing. And it is very beneficial for this section. What you have taught is what is OET and how to prepare. And this problem discussion is very important to everyone because many students are facing these all the problems. It's good for to everyone.
Yeah, you are right. Everybody is still making money, and they are taking some students, dealing with some classes and finishing up. But these general everyday topics and problem solutions, suggestions, nobody is giving. So I think somebody told me, sir, you help somebody, people like us. Somebody told in the afternoon. So I thought, okay, let me think about this one and I see how it goes. If it is good, every day we can take one topic. See, tomorrow we are going to take up one topic. Many people are booking the exam without preparation, and many people are preparing but not booking the exam. Like the different problems are there. So tomorrow we'll deal with those problems.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So people will know, at least people will know what to, I will make a points and come. What, if you are booking in advance, then what should you consider? That means we can call them a list of things. Okay, this is a checklist. If you are ready with this one, so we can go for booking the exam like that, checklist. Okay, fine. Yeah, anything else? Next, Smita Kanta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, share your experience. What do you think about today's session?
Just today's session is very effective, sir. And also, I learned today that we should focus on our weakness and we should work on that. And also, we should do every day all the modules, and which mistakes we are doing every day, we should learn from those mistakes.
This is the highlight of this session today. Okay.
Yes, sir.
After finishing the test, you should learn what you are weak in and improve in those areas.
Yes, sir.
Until you understand all the 40 questions, you cannot put it. Why the answer is right if you don't analyze, then you cannot go to bed only. Correct or not? You cannot postpone for the next day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, fine. So let me thank you all for participating in this session. We are going to do a session every day on a daily basis from 9 to 10. And this is my brainchild actually, but I mixed up this one. So Zoom with YouTube, with OTT, with OET, and the regular classes. All these are mixed up into one, that is OTT for OET. So every day we are going to discuss many different questions. So of a particular topic. So every day we'll have one particular topic. So Smita, you can do one thing. You can send me the list of what we have written today. Okay. Make a note. So how many questions we discussed? For those questions, every day will be one topic. So tomorrow's topic is what is the best way or approach? Prepare well and then book for the exam. Book the exam, or book the exam and then prepare. So at the time of exam, we don't prepare. So once you book, then we prepare. That's the right manner. Or prepare well, and when you're confident, and you can book for the exam. That's what it is. So that is how you have to plan. Vice versa. Booking the exam first or preparing for the exam first. Which is the right one? So I'm going to give a poll. Based on that one, we'll analyze. Give your reasons. Okay? Give your reasons. The next, tomorrow's question is prepare for the exam, then book for the exam, and then go for the test. Number one. Or book for the exam and prepare for the exam and go for the test. Or there is third type of people, go for the exam, fail, and then book again and prepare. This is another type of overconfident people. They don't even prepare. They direct say, no problem, I'll try. I'm English medium, I know everything. And then they fail and they come back like that. That is another type of, we are not bothered about that type. We don't even want to think about such things. Only two options. Prepare and then go for the exam. Or so prepare and book the exam, or book for the exam and then prepare, which is the right option. All of you can please give your valuable points on any platform, OTT, over the top, on the internet, from anywhere. Okay, so we are interlinking OTT with OET now. Have a nice day. Thank you very much for listening, and be with Simon Says. Simon Says. What Simon says, and why Simon says, and how Simon says, and where Simon says. And who is this Simon? Simon is a teacher trainer. That's me. Why is he saying? Because he knows something about. He knows something. He's a language specialist. Number two, when he says every day 9 p.m. OTT on the YouTube or anywhere else, you have the link. I'll send you, and you can join out there. This series is called OTT series. Today is 0, OTT 0, ground 0 series. Tomorrow will be OTT 1, and the topic already I have given you. The next day's topic I'll give you the previous day itself. And the links will be on my website. You can directly go there and take. No need to wait for the link. The link will be directly there, and you can take the link from my website, www.7sentinels.org. www.7 Smita, type it there. www.7 without any space. Sentinels, SENT, sent, IN, in, ELS, else. 7sentinels.org. 7sentinels.org. Okay. www.sevensentinels.org. This is the website. You can just click on that one and you can go there. www.7sentinels.org. If you can just type it there and you will get it. So the link will be there in that one. And every day you can go there. And so the title will be OTT 01, OTT 02, OTT 3, like that one. Daily you will get the link. If you just search in my website, just type OTT.1, OTT.2 every day. So the link you will get in that particular page. And what all we go through it, the video, everything will be there in that channel. This is OTT website. So that's the end of today's session, a weekend session. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.